I wonder what that sound was. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Did they forget how to flush? Yo bro, I'ma just use the next one. That shit's stinking up the whole room. Yo bro, whose pee is that? That shit ain't even pee no more. That shit acid. Oh hell nah. Bro, I really gotta go, bro. So please let the last one be normal, man. No! College bathrooms need to be investigated by the feds. You would think that the atrocious, hostile environment wouldn't transition from high school because of the age difference and maturity level. Well, I'm here to tell you that shit is bullshit. Everything you guys know about how disgusting the bathrooms are in high school is doubled in college. Unless you go to Harvard or some shit. I'm convinced that the seniors from high school were responsible for the bathrooms being as gross as it was. But I have a theory of where they got that habit from. This all started back in the days when colleges were just starting. Usually in a classroom, there's a range of people who do understand the material and people who don't. So on the day when an exam was happening, there was this one guy that didn't know shit on that test. So he became so frustrated that he started breathing mad loud. The professor heard the heavy breathing and told the guy to quiet down. The guy was about to get angrier, but calmed down a little and chose to skip to the next question. When he saw the whole next page questions, he got so mad that steam came out of his ears. The professor got even more tight and told him that if he makes another distracting sound, he will have to leave and get an automatic 0. He got so mad that he became sad and decided to take a break. He put his pencil down and stared at the clock. But as he was staring at the clock, his pencil rolled off the desk. So when he was about to pick it up, the professor jumped up and demanded him to leave his classroom. The guy stormed out the classroom and was stomping his shit through the hallway. Without paying attention to where he was going, he ended up bumping into the janitor and dropped his money into an inconveniently placed shredder. When he found out he lost his money, he ran out the building crying and blamed the janitor for his problems. It was that day where he plotted his revenge. When he went back to school, he made sure to drink a lot of Mountain Dew. He then went into the bathroom and peed in all the stalls, but specifically made sure not to flush. His sole purpose in life was to make sure that janitors suffer by doing extra work. Although this seemed like a not so harmful prank, this actually ended up doing more destruction than expected, because this inspired the other students to do the same thing. Now since they followed that one guy in his footsteps, the next group of students inherited it. Then eventually the next generation, the next generation, the next generation. So now we have predecessors living with us doing the same shit. And while speaking of shit, let's talk about how these predecessors have transcended and evolved. No exaggeration. Every single day there was piss in the toilet. No bullshit. In the beginning of the year, they would choose the one stall in the middle and choose to make that the main one. I really didn't care much because it wasn't hard to avoid. But throughout the year, they just got more comfortable and did not care. They just started leaving pee in all the stalls. Now that was annoying. Not only because of the plaguing stench, also because the toilet seat would have piss all over. So if I wanted to drop a deuce, I would have to clean that shit. But if you thought that's where it ended, then you're sadly mistaken. Because they started shitting and leaving it in there. All you would see was an abundance of toilet paper covering it, as if it was an alternative decision to flushing. Not only did the bathroom smell like old piss, multiple guys pissing in the same stall back to back without flushing, by the way, combined with the smell of shit, that place was insufferable. And just think about how grotesque that door handle was. If they ain't have the patience to flush, what makes you think they wash their hands? Now let's move on to the other side of the toilets, the showers. Here's an example of what I meant by evolve. These people have converted their nasty behavior to the showers. First of all, the sinks and mirrors were filled with toothpaste spit, shaving cream, hair follicles, and many more. It got so bad within the first 2 weeks that the residential assistants sent us an email addressing the disgustingness. For any of those who are going to college in August, one essential tip I have for y'all is to bring a spare pair of extreme winter boots. Just get the first one you see from Amazon, or if you want to be stylish, get you some ice skating boots. I ain't suggesting this for the snow, I'm recommending this for the mutant beings that you will encounter in the showers. I almost lost my life. All types of shit be on the floor. I ain't gonna name them for y'all's sake, just know that hair was the least of the disgustingness that the shower stalls beholds. What was also annoying was they would leave their shampoo and body wash on the rack. I'm over here trying to wash my glutes, and all I see is a bunch of 2 and 3-in-1 soaps. I ain't gonna judge how another person spends their money, but sheesh man, how the hell does one soap wash your body, face, and hair? It can't be washed all the same. But anyways, in order to do what I had to do, I had to move their stuff out the way just to put my own shit. Honestly, this point was just inconvenient. But you want to know what else was inconvenient? The destruction of the bathroom. Everything I talked about was a part of the destruction, but these specifically were so bad that not even Nico and Gideon could withstand it. Let's start with the door handle. The door handle was broken so many times. You would have thought that some burglar broke into the building and tried to hide in the bathroom when they heard security around the corner. The door handle was either in its original position facing to the right, or diagonally upright, or straight up, or in some cases, completely gone. I told you they evolved. They added the devious lick to the skill set. So once you open and go do your thing with piss already being in the toilet, you flush, hopefully, then go wash your hands. And the soap dispenser will either be intact or half of it will be there. So now you gotta finesse some soap out of it. Or the whole soap dispenser will just be gone and you have to go to the whole other side. So once you wash your hands and avoid the spit, you go dry your hands and the paper towel dispenser will either be stocked up with paper towels or none at all. Why? Oh, cause the janitor didn't refill it. No. The rest of the paper towels were on the floor. Yo bro, let it be a weekend. It was like the blood moon from Breath of the Wild. They just got worse. They started spilling beer all over the floor, the toilets, and the sinks. So not only did the bathroom smell like poison, but the floors were mad sticky. So say if a truck was to drive through the building, I wouldn't be able to get out the way. Now, I understand that everyone comes from different backgrounds, where something may be considered normal to one person, but foreign to another. But we should all have respect for one another and be respectful directly and indirectly. I mean, there was literally a bathroom etiquette sign next to the door. But even more importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to the janitor. I swear that janitor works harder than David Goggins. Now seeing what that janitor had to go through really opened my eyes to the struggles of a janitor. I saw what the public doesn't see. Everybody sees the janitor mopping the floor, cleaning the windows, and thinks it's an easy job. But nobody sees the janitor in the battlefield front and center with no help. Think about it. Everything I just said about the bathroom. Now think about the person who has to clean it up. Every time I woke up at 5 a.m. like Jimmy Butler, the bathroom looked like it reset. If there's anything you can take away from this video, it is the next time you see a janitor, tell them that they're doing justice for society and walk away, cause they really are. Also, don't forget about the boots and bring a Glock if you can afford it.